Hi there, everyone. Okay, so we're going to do a reading with a bit of a difference today. I've decided to show my face for a change. First of all, to let everybody see that I'm okay because everyone's been sending me lovely messages, and I'm really, really grateful for all the thoughts and good wishes for me to get better. I am much better. You'll hear I'm a little bit croaky still, but I'm much better. And here is the proof, okay? All right, so we're going to do the reading for the week ahead. I do humbly apologize that it's only on a Tuesday now, but I'm just trying to catch up with all the readings that I haven't had a chance to do. I thought that this would be a good way to show you I'm okay. Everything's good. And also for people who've never seen me before, I might have done a reading for you and you actually haven't seen my face. So I thought it would be good to show face and to also maybe let people see how I actually do the readings. How do I pick your cards? Because I say to people, I don't actually pick the cards myself. I let the cards pick themselves. So I'm going to show you how I do that today by doing the reading face to face like this. Okay, so I'm going to ask, like I usually do, what is the message for the week ahead? What is most important for us to know right now? And the deck of cards that I'm using today are Caro Machete, the Grand Lux Tarot. Very beautiful deck. Let it just try and focus. There we go. Okay. So I'm simply going to ask, after all of this eclipse energy and all of the stuff that we've been dealing with, it has been a bit heavy emotionally, and maybe I was even purging something when I got sick like this, because I don't get sick. Seriously, I haven't been sick in years. So maybe I just needed to get rid of something. Maybe there were shifts. I did preempt it and say, if there's anything I need to get rid of, let me. So who knows? We'll see in a few weeks' time. I'll notice if there's anything that's changed in my external environment or anything like that. Okay, so we're asking, what is most important for us to know right now for this week ahead? Okay, this kind of explains how somebody or some people are feeling. Could probably explain quite well how I was feeling at certain times this past week or so when I wasn't feeling too great. Okay, we've got the Nine of Swords here. Now, the Nine of Swords in tarot depicts a situation where you are worrying about something. You're sometimes worrying about your future or your finances or the well being of other people around you. You worry about yourself and others. And this is like a depiction of something really bothering you that's hanging over you. All right, this particular figure in this particular deck of cards is a figure of the devil card. So this is like your these energies coming to haunt you, things that you feel like you should be taking care of, or that are not working out, or that you have a bit of anxiety about. This is what it is, and it's saying to you, it's not going to be so bad. All right. When we see the Nine of Swords like this, it shows that this woman's having literally sleepless nights. It can show that you've had a long period of depression or something where you've had an illness or something really bothering you. It could be related to relationships, whatever the case is. But she basically stays up all night worrying about it, and in the morning she realizes that there was nothing to worry about. Okay, so this is an imprisonment of the mind. It's saying to you, there's something that's bothering you, and you're letting your mind take over. Are you seeing things as they really are, or are you creating scenarios in your head of how it could possibly be, and you're creating the worst case scenario? Okay, let's see what else we get. So, can we know more about that, or what else we need to know right now, please? Ooh, there we go. We got two. Oh no, we got more than two. Okay. Maybe it was for me to show you the devil. Do you see this is the guy that I'm talking about? Who happens to be in her window. Okay, so she's worrying about the devil. And when we see the devil like this, he talks about not having clarity of thought. Okay, your perception of something being clouded. It's saying it's not a good time to make decisions because you're not in your right mind, so to speak. You're not in the right frame of mind to make decisions, to maybe sign documentation, to do anything that is really pertinent and important. It's like, ask for a second opinion, or ask somebody, do you think I'm being irrational about this? Because maybe you are. All right, listen to the advice of others around you. Okay, I think that's why we got that card. All these cards popped out. Okay, so let's continue asking, what else do we need to know this coming week, please? Sorry guys, doing a reading like this does blur the picture in and out all the time, so it's one of those things. Okay, here we have this energy continuing. All right, we have here with the Five of Cups, we've got this woman who is mourning the cups that have fallen over. These cups have fallen over. There is this sense that, all is lost. She's really pining over something, or feeling very sad or heartbroken over something. And what's happening here is she's actually missing the fact that there are two cups on the windowsill, and that these two cups are glowing and golden. They show opportunity. They've got this golden aura about them. But she's worried about the empty cups, and she's literally sitting like this, mourning it. And this is like an energy of saying, don't cry over spilt milk. Okay? What's done is done. What's in the past is in the past. You need to let go of this in order to embrace something new. And when we see the Two of Cups often depicts some kind of a partnership, or maybe potential for a new relationship. Maybe you're crying about an old lover, and you're not opening yourself up to a potential of somebody who's around the corner that's going to be a 10 times better experience than what you've had, where you maybe deserve better, and this is giving the opportunity for you to get that. But if you keep dwelling here, and this is all you're focusing on, then you keep yourself stuck. Just like this card was saying, it's an imprisonment of the mind. Okay, you're worrying about something that is not the way you think it is. Okay, maybe you are focusing too much on your loss, and you're not seeing what can be gained by allowing things to shift. The third card that came up for us is the Wheel as well. Okay, this talks about your fortune changing, or things going through cycles. Please note how we have the cycles of the moon there. And when we see the cycles of the moon as well, the moon changes cycles very quickly. We have a full moon and a new moon once a month. And so this is saying, this too shall pass. But it will only pass if you don't hold on to it, if you're not focusing on the negatives, on what you don't want. And it's very easy for us to get into this kind of energy of these two cards when we are going through something like this. We must remember we've had 2 eclipses in the past 2 weeks, okay? And this is going to cause a lot of purging emotionally, mentally, psychologically, on all kinds of levels. And it will feel like there's a sense of loss for certain things. But it's out with the old and in with the new. And don't hold on to something that maybe is not good for you, that maybe doesn't serve you. I'm just trying to get it to focus again. Sorry, guys. This is why I don't often do readings like this, because it's not ideal. Okay. Don't get lost in your loss, where you cannot see what else is presented to you, okay? Don't let this hang over your head and let your demons haunt you for the rest of your life, or the old memories of a situation, all right? You need to let some stuff go. That's the only way you'll ever be free. Let the circle turn. Let the wheel turn. If you've been having bad luck, this means that your luck is about to change, okay? The Wheel of Fortune, if you're experiencing something negative, says that this is changing, okay? It's also number 10, which shows an element of completion. A cycle is ending. Things are turning. This is temporary. This is not going to happen. You're not going to be in this phase forever, but you also can be mindful and, take the initiative to get yourself out of this kind of energy. So this is what we need to focus on this week, okay? I'm going to just pull 3 cards from the Spirit Oracle. Sorry, there goes my voice again. The Spirit Oracle, I use this quite a lot. A lot of you will recognize this deck of cards. It just offers some lovely advice. So let's pull, say, 3 of these and ask, what messages do we have maybe for individuals this week, or for the collective? What do I need to put out there that someone might need to hear? One more. Everything times 3 is good. Tell my clients that too when I do energy sessions for them. Okay. What messages for us for the week ahead is what I'm asking, please. What messages do we need to hear for the week ahead? This one's called Can You Feel Me? And it says here, your feminine aspect is awakening. Feel the goddess energy inside you. She seeks acknowledgement and validation. New and wonderful things are coming into your life. Wake up. Celebrate. Okay, this is literally saying wake up from this nightmare that you're having. Snap yourself out of it. Okay, wake up. Wake up, snap yourself out of it and celebrate. There's something here to be celebrated. And don't wallow in your own self-pity. Don't unpack there and live in a place of the past when you're missing out on so much. Okay, it's time for change. Time for the number 10. A 10 is when something's completed. It's the ending of a cycle. It's over now. Okay, and you need to make the decision to do that. So, your feminine aspect is awaking. Feel the goddess energy inside you. She seeks acknowledgement and validation. New and wonderful things are coming into your life. Wake up and celebrate. You know, this picture as well, it's like this man and this woman, and I mean, it doesn't matter, it could be a woman and a woman, it's just symbolic for some kind of a potential connection here, which is what these cups are in this 5 of cups as well. And you see the snake that is around them. Now, the snake is infamously associated with the devil, and I feel like this is almost a sense of this shadow hanging over you, or belief system or something that has the potential to stop you from seeing what is possible, stop you from seeing this potential partnership. So you've got this energy of like the devil hanging over you, and it says wake up, celebrate. Don't always look at the negatives or what is not possible. Oh, we can't do this because of this and that, or we can't be together because of this, or these are the struggles we have. This is saying acknowledge and validate the positives here. Okay, new and wonderful things are coming into your life. Wake up and celebrate. Don't let your past define you. Don't dwell in it. Okay, we have to snap out of it this week. That's what we're being told. Okay, what else do we need to know this week, please? Okay, there's 2. I'll take those. Responsibility. Do what feels right for you above all else. It is impossible to please all parties in the present situation. You have responsibility only for your own life and actions. Others must take responsibility for themselves. Okay, so is this telling you to take responsibility for something? Maybe you're not taking responsibility or ownership for a particular situation as well. Let's try and focus this lady. Come on. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Do what feels right for you above all else. It is impossible to please all parties in the present situation. You have responsibility only for your own life and actions. Others must take responsibility for themselves. Okay, that's difficult to do sometimes. We feel like we want to fix and help and do, and we need to be mindful of the fact that as well, if we are wanting to enable people and help them all the time, we can actually enable somebody to the point of disabling them, where they can't do anything for themselves. If I do something for you all day, you're not going to know how to do it. Okay, if I manage your money for you, or I do this or the next thing, and I have to suddenly go away, what do? Can you handle it on your own? Do you know how to do it? Take responsibility, okay? And this is saying if you are doing for somebody to the point of, enabling them to the point where you disable them, come on, then you need to maybe revise that as well and let go of the reins a little bit, or let them slowly kind of get to do it on their own, all right? And last but not least, we have speak the truth. Is she focusing for us? Sorry, guys, this is really why I don't like doing them like this. Stand up for what you believe in, regardless of the consequences. We've had this before as well. Speak your truth, regardless of what others may think. It's time to stand in your own power. Shine for all the world to see. Okay, stop dwelling on the past. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Stop feeling guilty about things, or, carrying resentment, or especially guilt. I feel like guilt is a big thing here. I can't move forward because I once did that thing. Rubbish. It's time to move forward. Why are you not moving forward? Are you too afraid to move forward? Are you afraid of the unknown? Okay, like I always say, we're not afraid of the unknown. We're afraid of what we think we know about it. And apparently what we think we know about it is nonsense. Because we're going to wake up tomorrow and it's not as bad as we thought. Take that step, take that leap of faith. Detach from that personal thing if that's what you need to do. Do what's best for you and stand in your power now, okay? It's time to stand in your own power. Shine for all the world to see. Stand up for what you believe in. This is very important at this time too. With all this nonsense we've got with our rights being questioned, and we don't have the right to choose certain things or do certain things or go to certain places. You know what? To a point, that's okay. But there's also a point that it gets to where we have to stand up for what we truly believe in, not what we're being coerced to regurgitate, regardless of the consequences. Have that bravery. Speak your truth. It doesn't matter what other people think. That's not a popularity contest. Okay, you're here for your spirit's path. You're not here for nonsense. All right, some of this earthly stuff is a bunch of BS. Be true to yourself and have an awesome week. Lots of love, and thanks again to everybody who showed concern and messaged me. I love you lots. Take care.